Hi, it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media, and we're here in the studio at Breakbulk Europe in Antwerp, and I have Peter Bouwhuis with me here, and he just finished a very exciting press conference. Welcome, Peter.
Thank you very much, Leslie.
Okay, so give us a summary of your big announcement this morning.
Well, we had quite a nice announcement this morning because, as you know, we've started XELLZ, a new venture, at the end of last year, and the development of XELLZ is going faster than we expected. We were hoping to open the first offices around September, October, but we're pushing it forward, and we're now opening the first 5 offices in the next couple of weeks. Which will be XELLZ Netherlands, XELLZ United Arab Emirates, XELLZ Australia, XELLZ Ireland, and XELLZ United States.
Okay, so well, tell us first of all, what does XELLZ do? What's the purpose there?
Okay, XELLZ is not a project freight forwarder. It's not a forwarding company. XELLZ is a project logistics management company. And that means that we will tackle projects from within the shipper's environment, all the way from the beginning to the end of a project. That means we basically take the customer by the hand, and together we'll go through the whole process in an open and very transparent way of working. Now, we have developed an IT platform, and that platform allows us to be completely transparent, to also be proactive, and to even have the system already be proactive for us. And that means that the system will alert every step of the way in a project before it happens.
Okay, now is this for the engineering companies, the forwarders? Is it for who's involved in this?
You have to see this as indeed the EPC companies, so the engineering, construction and procurement companies. You have to see it as manufacturing of large pieces of project cargo, typical stuff. But in principle, it's any company that has a capital project. So also the oil companies directly, also aerospace, whatever you can think of capital projects. And if it needs complex logistic solutions, that's where we come in.
Okay, and what are the benefits?
Well, the benefits are that because we go and take the customer from the beginning by the hand, we play it totally open card, and because we also put in our XELLZ group functions, which means we also open XELLZ ocean chartering, XELLZ air chartering, XELLZ engineering and trengineering, and we're even working now on a XELLZ insurance and loss and control management. That means that we can have the experts at the beginning of a project. Now, when you plan your project well, the better you plan it well in the beginning, the more savings you will get through the whole process. You see, it's not about pricing in the old model, what I call the old model, where the project freight forwarders always have to be hammered down with the prices and everything else. No, it's not about pricing. Pricing is a fraction of what it's about. It's about the cost of your project. And if you can manage the cost of the project, pricing is not important. It becomes secondary.
Okay. So here's my last question, Peter. How are you going to get around to all these new offices?
By plane. No, in the beginning, yes, I will be doing a lot of traveling, but we are also working ahead of time, and we're engaging with some regional people that will be hired in and that will take care of the region in sales and marketing and everything else. Also, sales and marketing is done from one point, not from within the local XELLZ. And that's for a simple reason that the customers we tackle are very large companies. Yeah, you have to think about the big EPC companies that are playing and the manufacturers. They're not just located in one country, and if there is a project, it's usually a multitude of countries. And so we do it from one place.
Okay, well, I said that was my last question, but it isn't. So here's what we really want to know. Now, you mentioned the different countries that you're setting up offices, opening offices. Does that reflect good project potential in those areas?
Yes, of course we tackle the countries where we think there is a lot of potential. Not maybe for projects to be born, but at least for projects to be executed. Yeah, because a lot of projects are born either in Europe or the US, where the big companies are. But the execution is very often in, for instance, Algeria, could be in Australia, and there are many projects there with the mining industry. And you have the oil industry, for instance, in the Gulf. So there's a lot of countries that will be involved, even if it's one project.
Well, thank you so much. It's exciting news, and it sounds like you're well on your way to success.
We are. Thank you very
Excellent.
much.
All right.